No time to waste in this episode of Transport Fever. Hello and welcome back. Last time out we did this. We set up some new trains wherever they are. You know, we made a little slip here. We started getting... Here's one. Hello. There's one right there. How many is it carrying? 80. Whoa. That was unexpected. That was unexpected. I did not expect that many to be already on this train. But anyway, we set up that route, so we've got ourselves another platform in use. As you can see, the platforms are now 1, 2, 3, 8, 10, 9, 10, 11 and 12 are all in use. It's getting quite busy over in Chicago. We also went up here and we did this. Like I said, we're not going to connect up the passenger station just yet. As you can see, there's some smoothing work that needs to be done. In fact, you know what? Let's start this episode with just a little bit of smoothing. I'm not the Colonel, so I'm not going to smooth for, 25 minutes to half an hour. I'm not Slim, so I'm not going to be smoothing for however long he smooths on stream. There we go. I'm just going to smooth for a few seconds until things look... Okay, I don't like that texture. Come on. Well, that's going to have to do like that for now. Right, what we're going to do in this episode, well, we are going to connect this up to Green Bay, or the Green Bay area. The Green Bay area up to Naperville. Naperville down up to St. Louis. And we're going to see if we can get another freight station in. Probably won't happen in this episode, but at least some of this will happen. So the way we need to do this is we need to, now we've got 4 tracks. These 4 tracks need to all work their way over. Now with the 4 tracks, what I'm going to do is 2 of those 4 tracks will split to this side and the other 2 will split to that side. That's essentially how that's going to work. That being said, we've also got the passenger rail. Now I'm thinking of running the passenger rail through the middle of one of these stations. I just think that might be the best bet. Unless we want to split it off and bring, like I said, a passenger station down here. If that's an idea to, that's an idea to consider. Let me know in the comments box for that. That's going to be quite important. So let's begin. Now, there's going to be some cutting through things here, unfortunately. It's a far more mountainous area. And I'm going to try my best to not, plow through everything, but there's inevitably going to be some of this happening. So let's start. We'll just gently keep it going this way, trying to avoid that section there. There's a section there that I probably can't avoid. I should be able to avoid that quite easily. Yeah, we'll stick on this side. Got the forests here. Got 2 forests up there. We might even put a freight station in there, just to run wood up to here or down to Green Bay. I mean, Green Bay we're going to be using a lot of stone, but just to run the wood so that we can get it on board a bigger train. Might put a small freight station there. How's that looking? It's looking okay. It's just that bit there that now I'm a little worried about. Right. Now let's see. You see, I'm just a little bit concerned about that one. So let's just bring that. That's all right. Yeah, I can't do anything about that end bit, but that's okay. That works quite well. Alright, let's run this all the way up if we can. So back up we go. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. We're on what, episode 34 now? Is that what episode we're on? 34, 35? One of them. Yeah, one of those episodes. So we're getting along quite nicely. We're getting along quite nicely, and we've almost reached the year 1900. I do have this paused right now because obviously we've got to start getting all this freight running, and I want to leave it paused for a little while whilst we set straight up. Okay, now, do I start splitting this early? Let's see, if I was to split that early, what would happen? It would do that. Which isn't too bad, actually. It's not too bad. Let's see if I can get a little bit more. That's probably better. But that is pretty much the best we're going to get. If I were to do that, there we go, and then bring it in. Right, and we're going to have to cut through that, there's no doubt about it. In fact, that entire bridge, I mean that entire mound, that hill may disappear. I think that entire hill may just disappear. But, you know, there's nothing we can do about that. Sometimes some of these things are going to, because of the nature of the map and the nature of Transport Fever's scale with, you know, real life to the map scale, and so on and so forth, it's going to happen. That sort of stuff is going to happen. Right, something like that, and then we can start by doing this. No, 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 not that. Come on. Why is the construction not possible? How is that not possible? I don't understand. So if, okay, hold on. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Let's go from here, a short there. No? Come on. Why is that happening? Okay, well, let's do this the old-fashioned way. Doesn't want to play ball like that, so let's do this the old-fashioned way. There we go. Didn't expect that, did you? To go the old... We went the whole Train Fever way to do that one. That was full-on Train Fever, that was. Okay, good. And then from here... I suppose we'd have to do it from here, maybe? Let's go from here. Now, is it going to let me do it this way? That's the question. It is. Right, so it's okay with me doing it this way, so I'm going to take that. There we go. Okay, maybe not. What happened there? I must just click the X by mistake. Right, there we go. That one's in there. That one's in there. So that's that entrance done. Now, we can flatten that out in a bit, but we don't really have to worry about it too much just now. What we need to do is we need to work on the opposite side, which is this one over here. So again, we'll try this right the way across. It's okay with it there. That, and then pretty much like that. Okay, and then on this side we'll probably... Okay. I don't know why it does that. See, I'm just thinking, what if I did this, and then that, and then I delete that section? Construction not possible. Or not. Okay, well, I guess I'm stuck with that. That's lousy. I don't know what happened there. There we go, and that goes in there. Perfect. We'll double slip that, so at least we can use that to switch over platforms. Okay. We'll probably double flip that one as well. We'll do the same for this one. We'll double slip it. That allows that one there, and there's one more I probably need to double slip. No, because we did this manually. So that's okay, right. So that's our way in to the green base system. Or system? Yeah, we're playing something like Stellaris now. Yeah, or Elite Dangerous. There we go. Look at the reflection of the contours. That's so weird. Look at that. So weird. Okay, good. Now from here, I don't know what I want to do, because that's an even bigger station, that's for sure. And we've also got this that's going to get in the way. So how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? This is going to be interesting. Okay, let's think about this one. We've got those going in there. I think these 4 are going to be the main ones. So let's pull out these 4 like that. I think that's essentially what's going to have to happen. Like that, like that, like that, like that. And then from here we'll do that one. And then that one. There we go. Okay. That's a little bit too awkward for my taste. I'd rather that. Does. Yeah, that's better. I prefer that. Yeah, I much prefer that. I mean, ideally. Oh, can I cut this further back? It'd be really cool if I can. If I can manage to get it, say, up to there, that may be really, really awesome. In fact, that's perfect. I will, yep, I'm happy with that one. I'm happy with that. So we'll do that, and we'll do that. Okay. And then we need to do the exact same out here. So we'll try and pull. I'm going to try and do this almost identical. Now that's where it's going to be a little bit more difficult. So say about, it's about there. So those 2 lines will go directly out. Then this line goes up to about there. There we go. Does that look about right? I think it does. And then that will go up into there and then down out of here. Okay, good, good, good. Now remember, some of these are also going to be passed through, so they're not actually going to be stopping here. In fact, what I might do is I might get rid of this double part and have trains running right the way through the middle. That might be an option, and then we'd have to just sort of have a bridge or a tunnel to get around to the other side. That might be an option. Unfortunately, that does mean we're going to lose the effect of having just a single what's it called? Truck stop. I think that's what they call it here. So yeah, that might be an option actually. Comments box, what do you think? Should I run trains rail right through the middle of that? Would that be a good idea? I mean, I'm assuming I can't run rail through that just yet. I mean, it would have been handy if I'd perhaps made this further out. I'm assuming I can't run rail through there. Yeah, see, I can't. That's quite clear that I can't run rail through that. It would have been nice if I... What on earth? And it would have been nice if I could. What could be quite cool though is if I were to do this. That might actually be really cool. Can you imagine that? Up we go, over a bridge. Got freight trains there, trains there. If you want to see that bridge, let me know. Because I will do that. If you want to see a bridge right through the middle of that, that will be really, really cool. And I will do that. Right, now we need to make our way around that, back winding around this. So let's start merging these lines together. Now the best way to merge these lines for me is if I start swinging this around. Yeah, I think that's the best way for me. And then I'll start bringing that around slowly with it. That should join up fairly quickly, I'm hoping. Alright, now what do I need to be wary of? See, I don't want to run it through that. I don't want to run it around there. Am I going to end up having to run it along this line to get into Naperville? That's going to be interesting if I have to. That's going to be really interesting. Let's try and get it around here first. Let's do that at the very least. Let's see if this works now. So if I do one like that and then essentially just go like that. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's exactly how I wanted it to turn out. What do you know? Okay. Now this, how do we do this? How do we do this? That's how I want it. But it's not going to let me because it's stupid. It will let me do that. Can I have a better swing? It will not let me have a better swing than that. That's the one I want. Alright, fine. Let's bring this one round then. Like so. Then we'll bring this one in. Like that. Okay, good. Double switch. Or double slip switch. That's the correct term. And then I will try and go from here. Hold on. There we go. That one will do quite nicely. A bit of lag. Yep, that one will do quite nicely. I'm happy with that one. Still not keen about that now, but you know what? Ooh, should I try it? Should I try this? This is a risky one. I'm gonna try it. I am going to try this right out from here. Did it work? It did. It did work. I mean, it's not absolutely 100% perfect, but it did work. Similarly, I think it may be possible to do this one, but I'm not sure. No. That's right. That one's right. I like that one. Get rid of that. Come on. Come on, I can do this. Surely I can get this done. No. Oh, that's just lousy. No, wait. It's not ideal. But you know what? We will have to fix that. We'll have to fix that at some point. There we go. Almost at the end of this episode, actually. But we've managed to get a fair amount done. I mean, look. Got all that connected. Got this connected. We're getting this shrunk down quite nicely. Over here, how are we going to do this? Ooh, I don't want to cross like that. I want that though. I will take that one. Yes, please. We'll just make this, we'll make this side a little different. So we'll have this actually. No, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. There we go. We'll slip it there. We will slip it there. There we go. Look at that. That looks great. Right, what should we do for the last few seconds? And let's see what the line to Naperville would do. So one straight line. Let's see where it would go and how it would end up connecting. Let's just connect it over, let's say to the inside. Right, where's it going? It's actually going to cut across that. Oh, you know what? That is going to be incredible. That's going to be the first ever cross that we have in that form. That might actually look absolutely incredible. You know what? We have to do that, don't we? We have to have the lines going in like that. Okay, right. So that's what we're going to have to do in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. If you want to see that happening in the next episode, subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit that little bell so you're notified when my videos are out. Leave a comment in the comments box below giving me your ideas, your tips, yelling at me for doing something wrong. I do read through them. And I do try and respond to as many as possible, particularly the ones that catch my attention. So if you want me to respond, try and catch my attention in some which way. You know, trivia, a really good tip or something like that. And it would really, really help. Last but not least, do support my Patreon scheme. Link to that is in the description box below. I would massively, massively appreciate your support. It would help me create a whole bunch of these videos, upgrade my PC, and do all this great stuff that would allow me to just make more and more and more content for you. Before we end, let's just have a look how many passengers are here in total. Now you see, now that's something that's gone. I wish now we could still see how many passengers were here in total. That would be quite handy instead of doing all this adding up. But that's a lot of passengers, and for a town that's of 1395, 14457, almost 3,000 in that town. Still hasn't grown too much. That's a lot of passengers waiting. Anyway, thank you very much for watching once again, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Transport Fever.